Have you ever wondered what drives some women to break boundaries and redefine what's possible, even when the odds are stacked against them? Today, we dive into the stories of remarkable women whose groundbreaking contributions have not only shaped the fields of science, innovation, arts, and politics, but have also paved the way for future generations. Join us as we explore the lives and legacies of these incredible Sigma women whose determination and intellect have left an indelible mark on the world. Let's uncover how they defied norms and fought for change, inspiring millions around the globe. Are you ready to be inspired? Marie Curie. Marie Curie, an enigmatic physicist and defiant pioneer, remains one of the most influential figures in the annals of science. Born in Maria Sklodowska in 1867 in Warsaw, Poland, Curie's journey was marked by her relentless pursuit of knowledge and a fierce determination to contribute to the world of science, a domain predominantly occupied by men during her time. Marie moved to Paris to continue her education at the Sorbonne, where she not only excelled but also met Pierre Curie, a fellow scientist and her future husband. Together, they embarked on a scientific partnership that would lead to some of the most groundbreaking discoveries in modern science. It was in a makeshift laboratory, often under challenging conditions, that Marie and Pierre Curie discovered the element polonium, named after Marie's homeland, Poland. Shortly thereafter, they discovered radium, a remarkable element that exhibited intense radioactivity, a term Marie herself coined to describe the emission of rays by certain elements. This discovery was revolutionary. Radium's unique properties opened up new possibilities in the treatment of cancer and played a pivotal role in the development of medical physics. Marie Curie's work was pioneering not only for its scientific merit, but also because it challenged societal norms about the roles and capabilities of women. In 1903, her contributions were recognized when she was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics, shared with Pierre Curie and Henri Becquerel. This made her the first woman to receive a Nobel Prize. Marie's scientific career did not end with the death of her husband. Widowed and with 2 young daughters, she took over Pierre's teaching post at the Sorbonne, becoming the institution's first female professor. In 1911, she won a second Nobel Prize, this time in chemistry, for her work in radioactivity, making her the only person to win Nobel Prizes in 2 different scientific fields. Despite facing tremendous personal and professional obstacles, including health problems from her prolonged exposure to radioactive materials, Marie Curie's legacy is characterized by her unyielding dedication to science and her trailblazing impact on the scientific community. Her discoveries not only expanded the boundaries of science, but also paved the way for future innovations in medicine and industry. Marie Curie remains a symbol of perseverance, intellect, and the enduring quest for knowledge. Marie Curie was an extraordinary woman who did amazing things in science. She didn't let anything stop her from following her dreams, even when it was hard. Marie Curie's life story has inspired many women to pursue careers in science. She showed that with determination and curiosity, anyone can achieve great things, no matter the obstacles. Marie Curie showed the qualities of a strong and independent woman who made groundbreaking contributions to science. Her story continues to inspire people, especially women, to follow their passions and make a difference in the world. Rosalind Franklin. Rosalind Franklin was a brilliant scientist whose work was crucial in understanding the structure of DNA, the molecule that carries genetic information in living beings. Born in 1920 in London, Franklin was known for her sharp mind and determination. Franklin specialized in using X-ray crystallography, a technique that involves shining X-rays on crystals and studying the patterns they create. These patterns can reveal the structure of the material forming the crystals. Rosalind applied this method to DNA, which was a challenging task at the time. In the early 1950s, while working at King's College London, Franklin captured a critical image known as Photo 51. This photograph was the clearest picture of DNA fibers ever taken, and it showed, for the first time, that DNA had a regular structure. The pattern suggested that DNA was shaped like a spiral, or what is now known as a double helix. However, Franklin's contributions were not immediately recognized. Her photographs and research notes were shown to other researchers, James Watson and Francis Crick, without her permission. Watson and Crick used Franklin's data to develop their famous model of DNA's double helix structure. In 1953, they published their model, which became famous worldwide. Unfortunately, Franklin's critical role was not mentioned. Rosalind Franklin continued her research and made significant contributions to understanding the molecular structures of viruses, work that is still influential in virology today. Sadly, she died in 1958 at the age of 37 from ovarian cancer, possibly caused by exposure to X-ray radiation during her experiments. Franklin's work on DNA was recognized more fully after her death. Today, she is celebrated as a pioneering figure in genetics and an example of a dedicated scientist whose work has had a lasting impact on science and medicine. Her story is a reminder of the importance of giving credit to all contributors in scientific discoveries. Rosalind Franklin was a remarkable woman in the world of science, and she showed qualities of a Sigma woman. Her determination and intelligence have inspired many people, especially women, to pursue careers in science and to never give up on their dreams. Rosalind Franklin's intelligence, perseverance, and important contributions to science make her a great example of a Sigma woman. Her work has left a lasting impact on the world of science and continues to inspire others. Grace Hopper. Grace Hopper was a brilliant coder who made a huge impact on the world of computing. She was a pioneer in the field, known for her work with the early computers. One of her most famous moments came when she and her team found a moth stuck in a computer. They removed the moth and taped it into their logbook, marking it as the first actual case of a bug being found. This incident is where the term debugging comes from, which now means fixing problems in software. Grace Hopper did much more than find a moth. She was a key figure in developing the first compiler, a tool that translates written code into a language that computers can understand. This was a major step forward in making computer programming more accessible and efficient. She believed that programming languages should be close to English rather than just numbers or symbols, which was a revolutionary idea at the time. Hopper's work laid the groundwork for modern software development, and her legacy continues to influence and inspire many in the tech world today. She showed that with creativity and persistence, complex problems in computing could be solved, making technology better for everyone. Grace Hopper was considered a Sigma woman because of her remarkable achievements and pioneering spirit in the field of computer science. Grace Hopper's incredible career, groundbreaking work in computer science, and her role as a pioneer in a male-dominated field make her a perfect example of a Sigma woman. Her legacy continues to inspire women in the field of technology. Emily Dickinson. Emily Dickinson was a reclusive poet who captured the soul of America through her poignant and profound poetry. Living most of her life in Amherst, Massachusetts, she chose a life of solitude, rarely leaving her family home. Despite her seclusion, Dickinson's words deeply explored universal themes of life, death, love, and nature. Writing over 1,800 poems, Dickinson was known for her unusual style, which included short lines, slant rhyme, and unconventional punctuation. This unique approach helped her to express complex emotions and ideas, in a few powerful words. Her poetry often reflected her inner thoughts and feelings, which she shared with only a few close friends and family during her lifetime. Much of Emily Dickinson's work was discovered and published posthumously, revealing her brilliance to the world. Today, she is celebrated as one of America's greatest poets. Her work studied and cherished for its emotional depth and lyrical beauty. Dickinson's ability to articulate the human spirit in such a personal and introspective manner makes her a timeless voice in American literature. She is regarded as one of the greatest woman poets in the English language. Dickinson's unique writing capabilities and her poems dealing with themes of death, immortality, gender, family, and societal constraints have inspired generations of female writers to break boundaries both personally and creatively. Her bold original verse, personal voice, and enigmatic brilliance have solidified her place as a formidable literary figure. Georgia O'Keeffe. Georgia O'Keeffe was a pioneering painter who reshaped the way we perceive art and nature. Renowned for her large-scale depictions of flowers, O'Keeffe's work went beyond mere representation, transforming flowers into powerful metaphors for life, beauty, and femininity. Through her unique perspective, O'Keeffe presented flowers in a bold and magnified form, inviting viewers to see them in a new light. Her paintings captured the essence of the natural world, evoking a sense of both intimacy and grandeur. O'Keeffe's ability to infuse her floral subjects with deep symbolism and emotion made her a groundbreaking figure in the art world. O'Keeffe's innovative approach to art extended beyond flowers. She also depicted the rugged landscapes of New Mexico, where she lived and found inspiration. Her paintings of the region's dramatic scenery conveyed a profound connection to the land and its spiritual significance, further solidifying her status as a visionary artist. By reimagining nature and its elements, O'Keeffe's work transcended traditional artistic boundaries, leaving an indelible mark on the world of modern art. Her ability to transform flowers into evocative symbols and to capture the essence of the American landscape cemented her legacy as a pioneering figure in 20th century art. Georgia O'Keeffe is considered a Sigma woman because of her significant contributions to modern art and her involvement in feminism and women's issues. She came of age during the women's suffrage movement and the artistic ferment of modernism, showing her commitment to women's rights and her dedication to her art. O'Keeffe's enchanting floral still life paintings are well known, but she also made over 2,000 paintings, showcasing her diverse talents. She was one of the most photographed women of the 20th century, and her work was influential in the feminist art movement. O'Keeffe's determination to express herself through her art and her involvement in feminist issues make her a prime example of a Sigma woman. Her impact on the art world and her dedication to women's rights continue to inspire many. Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou, a name synonymous with resilience and grace, was not just a poet, but a multifaceted icon who danced with courage through the many adversities of life. Born Marguerite Johnson in St. Louis, Missouri, Angelou's early life was marked by hardships that shaped her into a formidable voice for the voiceless. Her journey from a traumatic childhood to becoming a global symbol of strength is a testament to her indomitable spirit. Angelou's literary journey began with her groundbreaking autobiography, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, which made her one of the first African-American women to publicly discuss her personal life. Her vivid narratives and poetic prose brought to light the innermost feelings of struggle, identity, and resilience, resonating with readers worldwide. Her poetry, often rooted in the African-American experience, spoke not just to the soul of Black America, but to anyone who felt marginalized. Poems like Phenomenal Woman and Still I Rise are celebrated for their themes of self-confidence and inner strength, showcasing Angelou's ability to transform personal adversity into universal empowerment. Angelou's impact extended beyond literature. She was a vibrant voice in the civil rights movement, working alongside figures like Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. Her efforts were not confined to the United States. Her influence spanned globally, advocating for justice and equality. What truly set Maya Angelou apart was her embodiment of the Sigma female archetype. This concept, often characterized by leadership, self-sufficiency, and a tendency to forge one's path outside traditional hierarchies, perfectly describes Angelou. She navigated a male-dominated society and industry by her rules, using her voice and talents to carve out a space where she could inspire and lead by example. Her legacy as a Sigma woman is marked by her fearless individuality and the profound impact of her words and actions. As a poet, memoirist, and activist, Maya Angelou taught us the power of words and the importance of standing up for one's beliefs. Her life reminds us that we, too, can rise above our circumstances and make a lasting mark on the world. Segment 3. Politics and Advocacy. Shirley Chisholm. Shirley Chisholm was a trailblazer who shattered glass ceilings with her unwavering determination and bold leadership. Born in 1924 in Brooklyn, New York, Chisholm was the first African-American woman elected to the United States Congress in 1968, and the first woman and African-American to seek the nomination for president from one of the two major political parties in 1972. Her motto, "Unbought and Unbossed," reflects her fierce independence and the Sigma qualities she embodied. Sigma women are known for their leadership, determination, and ability to forge their own paths outside traditional power structures, and Chisholm exemplified these traits perfectly. She never shied away from challenging the status quo and used her platform to advocate for marginalized communities, pushing for education reforms and social justice. Chisholm's career was marked by her boldness in breaking both racial and gender barriers in an era when neither was welcome in the corridors of power. Despite facing discrimination, she remained committed to her vision of equality and justice, inspiring future generations to continue the fight. Shirley Chisholm remains a symbol of resilience and pioneering spirit, showing that with courage and tenacity, it is possible to overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles and leave a lasting impact on the world. Malala Yousafzai is a fearless advocate for girls' education, known worldwide for her courage and relentless pursuit of equality. From a young age in her native Pakistan, Malala spoke out against the Taliban's ban on girls' education, despite the dangers it posed to her life. Her advocacy became global headlines when she survived an assassination attempt at just 15 years old. This event only strengthened her resolve, leading her to co-found the Malala Fund, dedicated to ensuring every girl has the opportunity to learn and lead without fear. Malala's journey from a young blogger under a pseudonym to the youngest Nobel Peace Prize laureate is a powerful testament to her Sigma qualities. Sigma individuals are known for their independence and ability to effect change from outside traditional hierarchies. Malala embodies these traits through her unique path of activism, not aligning with conventional leadership, but instead creating her own platforms and opportunities to advocate for education and women's rights globally. Her work through the Malala Fund and her speeches on international stages continue to inspire and push for changes in how societies value and support girls' education. Malala's life is a clear message that one can lead from any position, using one's voice and actions to ignite significant change in the world. As we close our journey through the lives of these extraordinary Sigma women, from Marie Curie's radioactive discoveries to Rosalind Franklin's unseen yet pivotal role in unraveling the DNA helix, And from Grace Hopper's groundbreaking contributions to computing to the indomitable spirits of Maya Angelou, Eleanor Roosevelt, and Shirley Chisholm, each story is a beacon of unwavering strength and inspiration. These women didn't just fill roles, they redefined them, and in doing so, paved new paths for generations to come. Their legacies teach us that with courage, resilience, and a relentless pursuit of our passions, we too can leave an indelible mark on the world. Remember, it's not just about making history, it's about making a difference. So let's ask ourselves, how will we use our own unique strengths to forge paths and inspire change? Thank you for joining us in celebrating these incredible Sigma women. If their stories have inspired you, consider subscribing for more empowering content, and don't forget to like and share this video to spread the inspiration. Together, let's continue to celebrate and elevate the voices that shape our world.